Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I was seriously contemplating shutting down the channel. I still haven't made up my mind. But on my last video, I want to thank all of my diehard subscribers who has been with me for over the years. The amount of love was substantial. It was amazing. Asking me not to shut down the channel. But like I said, I still haven't made up my mind. And I want to thank all of you guys. I've truly created a lion channel on here for real neo lions and bulls. Well, let's talk about what's happening, shall we? Neo shares traded in Hong Kong and plunged sharply, and it's plunging this morning because of a they worry about a lawsuit filed by Singaporean sovereign wealth fund GIC Private Limited. Well, is the sky falling? No, the sky is not falling. NEO responded to the lawsuit filed by Singapore GIC. They just responded, says it's not a newly occurring incident. So a lot of back in the day, I was the guy who would panic and sell. I'm talking about before I started investing into NEO. I'm going way back. When companies file a lawsuit, institutions file a lawsuit against a company, I remember this very clearly. I used to panic and say, oh my God, the stock is going down, and this institution filed a lawsuit and that institution filed a lawsuit, and you will see news like Bernstein and Bernstein is encouraging people who lost this much money to join in with a class action lawsuit. And I thought this was the this was the end of the world. I didn't realize that this is what institutions do. They throw darts at the board and see which one will stick. That's basically what's happening again. But this time around, it's actually a good thing that they filed a lawsuit. I'll explain what I mean by that. So NEO responded to the lawsuit filed by Singapore's sovereign wealth fund GIC Private Limited after its stock price plummeted earlier today due to concerns over the potential impact of the lawsuit. This matter is not a newly occurring incident, nor is it directed at NEO's recent operational performance. It is not directed towards NEO's recent operational performance, NEO said in a response shared by CNEV Post. The matter is not a newly occurring incident. It stems from false allegations. This is why I'm saying that this lawsuit is a good thing, because, excuse me guys, it stems from false allegations made by short selling from Grizzly Research LLC against NEO in a short selling report released in June 2022. And I remember years ago when the Emperor William Lee was interviewed about the stock price, not the performance of the company, about the performance of the stock price. I remember this very clearly. He said, well, we don't have any basically anything we can do about the shorting mechanism in America. Now you see how dangerous shorting is and why the rest of the world, the free world, don't do shorting, but American stock market you can short, nowhere else. But anyway, so this lawsuit is actually gonna help bring awareness to what caused the stock to start being shorted in the first place. Grizzly Research LLC, they made false allegations, and that's one of the reasons why the stock started tumbling and the shorting continued over the years. This is why when people come on the channel and used to say the company is trash or the stock is trash, I used to block them because I understood what they were doing. These were the illiterate retail shorts that thought they were the ones dragging it down. And I spoke about this many times on this channel. Now this lawsuit will actually bring awareness to what caused NEO stock to tumble. So the report lacks substantiation and contains numerous errors, unfounded speculations, and misleading conclusions. To safeguard the interests of all shareholders, in August 2022, the independent committee of NEO's board of directors, with assistance from third-party international law firms and forensic accounting firms, completed an independent internal investigation into the short-selling report. The investigation found that the relevant allegations had no factual basis. Yes. So again, I tell you guys, this is the way the game is played. I told you all, on the way down, they shake off the weak, and on the way up, they will also shake off the weak. As a company listed on the stock exchanges of the United States, Hong Kong, and Singapore, NEO has always strictly adhered to the compliance and corporate governance requirements applicable to listings in these three markets. Since the launch, the Battery as a Service BaaS model has provided users with an optimal experience in vehicle purchase and usage. Yes, because it made it affordable for the middle class to be able to even afford a premium EV for the first time in the history of the world. Since its launch, it says, while contributing to advancements in the lifespan of batteries. Yes. Moving forward, NEO will continue to advance battery technology. NEO will continue to advance battery technology. Yes, you heard that right. And innovate business model, delivering greater benefits to users and fostering the sound development of the EV industry. The whole goal of William Li, who grew up as a peasant, who came from zero, from nothing. His family was farmer peasants. This is why he has humanities. It's different to someone, and I'm not saying all people who grew up in rich families are bad, but it's different to someone who parent or who father was a billionaire, grew up spoiled, and even Chamath Palihapitiya, a great investor of Sri Lankan origins, talked about that. He said, my children, who's growing up in California, will not have the drive that I have. He came from nothing. But William Li, who came from nothing as well and became a billionaire, has humanities. This is why he treats his employees so well. And this is why his vision, when he decided to start a company, it was a company that will benefit all of mankind, that will benefit the planet. And this is why I love this company so much and invested in it. This is why, because of the business model, I know it will become a blue chip company. This is why no one can shake us lions off the stock. They will try, but we have woken up. Some of us has woken up. Some still are hoping for a quick pump so they can make quick money. And they will never understand that the stock is not the company is not the stock. And if you give it enough time, you can become multi-millionaires. I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up right there, right there. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.